I know that there's more Terrence Bud Crawford fans that have to be watching live that see the link. You see that link pinned to the chat, and this is how I know that you're here. Let me take these off because I love entertainment. Let me take these off. This is how I know y'all here. I've been getting phone calls all week. The people that called my phone and text my phone this week, you know who you are. The people that sent me DMs in my comments section. Well, they sent comments in my DM, let me say, on social media. You know who you are. The people that have called me on the phone, you know who you are. I find it intriguing to me. The link's still in the chat too. We're waiting for Terrence Bud Crawford fans to come on to the platform. Speak your piece. Ask me some questions. Make some comments. Express your concerns. Because this is the segment where I call it nip it in the bud. We're waiting for you. I just flew the kite in the chat a few minutes ago. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Come on in. Don't be scared now. Come on in. This is your platform now. This is a segment dedicated to you. And if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, because I like being unique and doing things creatively, this might be the only channel that designate a live segment to Terrence Bud Crawford fans. And on top of that, let me post this because I think this is equally as important. Another Terrence Bud Crawford fan who just recently got off the panel, Mr. Greg. You see him see the comment on the screen. He's even encouraging you as a fellow Crawford fan to check on in with me. Come on in. And so that you can speak your piece. Thanks again, Mr. Greg. And so all week, ever since I did the last segment, Nip It in the Bud, and I produced some of those replays throughout the week, I've been criticized. But I noticed something, though. I don't care about criticism. I love it, y'all. You know, this is what I do. It's all entertainment, right? And I use it as a teachable moment. But this is what this makes me laugh, right? I was just explaining this to another supporter earlier, a buddy of mine's earlier, right? And that person knows exactly who that person is that I just spoke to not too long ago. Anyway, just got finished saying that I noticed a trend going on here on YouTube when it comes to Manager Marty, right? Here's the trend. The trend is that I'm only being criticized by Crawford fans. That's the trend. And now here's what I realized too, right? If I only had, this is a fact now, this is not an opinion. If I only had 200 subscribers, and every time I published a video on Terrence Crawford, if it gained about 100 to 200 views, no one would be talking about Manager Marty. No one would be going down the list of videos I published and start counting. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that. Nobody would be critiquing and criticizing me for the things that I have said professionally about Bud Crawford. If I only had 200 subscribers and every video I published on Crawford gained 100 to 200 videos, 100 to 200 views and like 6 likes, no one would be saying anything about it. So if it really was about Bud fans arguing me down because I'm criticizing and critiquing Bud, if it was really about that, it wouldn't matter how small, medium, or large my channel is. You would still stick to how you feel. You would still provide your comments. You would still speak your piece. You would still produce your evaluations. Oh, but I don't get over 100 views Do I? When I say videos in Crawford, do I get over 100 views? I don't get over 100 views, do I? Oh, I do? Maybe that's the issue. I don't get over 200 views when I talk about Crawford. Do I? I do? Maybe that's the issue. I don't have over 200 subscribers. Do I? I do? Maybe that's the problem. So let's just say that's the problem. Don't try to make it seem like the problem is that I'm critiquing Crawford. Just say it's because I have a louder voice and people are listening when I say things about Terrence Crawford. Say that's the problem. Don't sneak diss me. Say it's the problem. Say it. So then now we can meet on the foundation of what it's all about. You see, we can meet halfway. The foundation is this. Now we're getting somewhere. But Terrence Bud Crawford fans have an issue because of how loud my voice is. That's what this is about. This don't have nothing to do with the amount of videos I make. Because the great thing about it all is that Terrence Bud Crawford fans, they like the channel. See if you ain't like the channel. But you like the channel. You like it. Am I right, Mr. Jeffrey Brooks?
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to agree. But you know what? Disagreement is good, actually,
Yeah.
to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, it gives you something more to talk about. If
Yeah.
we just agreeing on everything at all times, it'll just be like some channels I see. It's I see some Spence channels where there's mainly Spence fans on there, and everybody's for Spence, and the only thing is doing is just everybody's agreeing to criticize Spence, or criticize Bud. I'm sorry. So I mean, disagreement, like I say, disagreement gives you something to talk about. Different sides of the opinion. You know,
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So
like
I had a question for you,
okay,
um, Jeff. And one thing I like about you, Jeff, is you keep it 100, Jeff. So I had to respect you with that. So I have a question for you. Um, have you ever seen any pro Crawford channels? In other words, is content creators who specifically build Crawford up, talk highly of Crawford. Every time Crawford does an interview, they find the good in it, no matter if he's not being honest, or no matter if he's manipulating, no matter if he's whatever the case might be. They're going to find something great to say about Crawford. They believe Crawford's going to beat Spence. They're Bud Crawford fans, but they have videos that they produce bigging up Crawford. Have you ever seen any of those type of videos on YouTube?
oh yeah, yeah. I see a few. I seen a few of them. A couple of them. I see more pro Spence.
Oh, okay.
Um, I do see more pro Spence than more pro Buzz, but there's oh yeah, it's certain channels you go on. Hey, it's all Bud over here. Some channels you go on, it's all like I say, I seen you on for nine. Um, on his channel one time. Now I think his channel specifically is mainly more Spence fans on there. I think he's more for Spence too. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of noticed a little bit of criticism come from him, but that's my man. I like to get on his show and disagree with him all day. So,
Yeah. So
you know,
you have right, I feel you. So you
yeah.
have seen pro Crawford channels on YouTube. You've
Oh
seen them.
yeah. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And I see new people coming on. I've seen some shows where I never seen this guy before, but he's more one sided. But there's one person on here is one sided Spence. Oh yeah,
So
most definitely.
I have a question for you.
Okay,
Would you say that my channel is more influential than theirs or
mm,
no?
more influential.
All right, let me reframe it. Let me reframe it.
Okay.
Do you think that my channel produced more attention than their channels, the Pro Bud fans?
A lot of them, the pro, but I think so. I think, yeah, yes, I was probably say you, yeah, because you're getting up there. You know, you're starting to get more. I think you're getting more and more views um, every time you do a show. And like I say, a lot of it is because a lot of people like to tune in. A lot of Bud fans like to tune in because they like to hear the opposition. You know what I'm saying? So I think you do um you do well, I will say you will criticize Bud more so than Spence, more for sure. So that allows the Buzz fans to tune in and say, hey, I don't know about that. I disagree with that. Or you might like your last guy that was on here. You might get him to even side with you. He's a Bud fan.